Good afternoon, and I thank everyone for being here today. I'm Chief Reggie Rader with the Henderson Police Department. I'm here today to provide an update regarding a case involving a small dog found tied up inside a trash bag that was left dumped inside a trash bin not far from where this area command sits. Before I turn it over to the investigative lead for this, Lieutenant Dunlap, I'd like to remind our community that every animal cruelty case is taken seriously, and the full weight of the city of Henderson will work together to bring a quick resolution to those cases. I'd also like to remind the community, if you witness or suspect animal cruelty, or any crime for that matter, please contact the Henderson Police Department immediately. Posting on social media should never be the first step. In cases like this, time is absolutely of the essence. The sooner you report the information to the authorities, the faster we can respond, gather evidence, and potentially save a life. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Lieutenant Dunlap, who oversees our Investigative Services Division, and his detectives have been working tirelessly since this event occurred on Tuesday night to get us to where we are today.
Thank you, Chief. Again, my name is Jim Dunlap. I'm a lieutenant with the Henderson Police Department. As the Chief said, I'm in charge of the Investigative Services Division of the Henderson Police Department. First off, I'd like to say that this investigation began on November 4th in the evening around 7 p.m. after we became aware through a social media post about a dog that was found inside a trash bag in the area of Via Da Vinci and Via Firenze. The dog was a small terrier mix and estimated to be between the ages of 10 to 12 years of age. It was discovered inside of a trash bag in the trash bin of the area of Spalato Court. Sadly, later that night, the dog had succumbed to its injuries at a local veterinarian hospital. A necropsy has been ordered to determine the cause and manner of death for the dog, and we're pending the results of the necropsy at this time. Major case protocol was initiated on behalf of the Chief of Police because this is a serious case, and it determines the full force and impact of the Henderson Police Department. We had approximately 30 detectives and supervisors working on this case around the clock to come to the resolution that we're talking about today. Following multiple hours of investigation and investigative leads, we were able to determine that 70-year-old Randy Lee Katz has been arrested in connection with this case. Katz was taken into custody without incident and is facing animal cruelty felony Class B charges. We want to thank the residents who brought the dog and rendered aid to the dog and was able to bring the dog to the local veterinarian for assistance. We are in the early stages of this investigation, and the investigation is ongoing, again, continuing, waiting for the outcome of the necropsy as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Dunlap. Before we open it up for questions, I'd like to acknowledge the hard work of our patrol officers, our detectives, and even our traffic section that was able to come here and follow up every single lead and do a canvass that extended over a mile in length. They moved quickly, followed every lead, completed search warrants, and worked this case until that arrest was made in the early hours of today. I would also like to thank Councilwoman Larson for alerting us to the initial post that was made by the residents who found the dog. As a reminder, if you are a pet owner and in need of assistance, the City of Henderson has information and resources available to educate the public on responsible pet ownership. Our website will show how we can provide and direct you to affordable veterinary services to provide the best services for our community and your pets. I also want to thank the community and the media for your interest in this case and encouraging residents with information to come forward. By working together, we were able to get justice for Bailey. At this time, we'll take some questions.
Can you talk about the connection between Mr. Katz and this dog? Was that his pet?
Our investigation did determine that this dog was Mr. Katz's pet.
Still working on the motive behind what led Mr. Katz to allegedly put the dog in the
We're going to wait for the results of the necropsy. We have a pretty good idea. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet, but it became very apparent to us that this animal was belonging to Mr. Katz, was injured and was thrown away or discarded while it was still alive. And that's what led us to the arrest.
Do you guys have other options for people who are looking to neglect their animals, what they should do instead of putting them in the dumpster?
Absolutely. First of all, if you find any animal that is in need or injured, or really if you just don't want that animal and you're a Henderson resident, I would encourage you to go on our website, contact our animal shelter. There's directions on there on how you can schedule an appointment, how you can get put in touch with a counselor, how there could be foster opportunities. There's a lot of people in this community that will stand up for animals. So that's what I'd ask of the community. If you just have a dog or a cat or a pet you can't take care of, don't discard it. If you find an animal in need, if you can take it to a vet, that's great. But if you can't, if you can contact our animal shelter and get them there, that would work as well.
Do you know why that neighborhood did Mr. Katz live there?
The proximity of Mr. Katz and the trash can where it was found was very close proximity.
Does he have any other animals in his possession?
There were a few animals that were discovered during the search of during our search warrant, and those animals were all collected and taken to the animal shelter.
What's just kind of your message to neighbors who are in the community where the dog was found right now? We've gotten a lot of questions to all of our stations about this ongoing investigation. Saw people, officers going in and out. What's your message to them right now?
My message is really this. Anytime there's a victim from a vulnerable population, whether it be the elderly, a child, an animal, somebody that really doesn't have a voice, we're here for them, and it takes a community. I implore and I applaud the community for their quick reaction, the homeowners that found the dog and were able to take that to the vet. My ask would be that if you know of any instances of this thing, that you can call us quickly. My other ask is going to be this. We made an arrest. I'm very happy with the outcome there, but I want to let justice play out as well. So I want to calm the community. There's no other outstanding animal cruelty cases we know. In fact, our animal cruelty cases are down by 20% this time compared to last year. So I think we're in a really good place as a city. I think we're in a really good place as a community. And I just thank them for coming forward. And I thank the media for allowing us to get this information out.
And what do you credit for such a quick turnaround in the arrest? Was it surveillance video? Because most of those homes had it. What would you say?
What helped is really enacting the major case protocol. And when we enact that, that's 24/7 around the clock, where our detectives, our patrol officers, even we brought traffic in to help out with that canvas, are working that case nonstop. There were some leads in that case we were able to follow. There was a microchip that was able to lead us to a former owner that ultimately led us to Mr. Katz, and some surveillance video. All of that tied in together is what got us to where we were needed to get a search warrant, made entry into the house, and then ultimately we're able to get Mr. Katz into custody.
I was going to say, for the case of spelling, can you say and spell Mr. Katz's first name and also the age? You said 70?
60-year-old Randy Lee Katz, K-A-T-Z, and the information will be pushed out in a press release by our PIO's office. I have time for one more question. Thank you.